Most players struggle to finish when defenders recover at full speed. In this video, you'll see how to train finishing under pressure, defensive recovery runs, and immediate counterattacks, all inside one competitive 2v2 structure. Here's how it works. This is a 2v2 plus goalkeeper finishing drill designed to create real match intensity. The objective is to improve finishing under pressure. The two defenders must first sprint around the outside flags before entering the grid. This delay increases attacking advantage, but more importantly, it forces the defenders to recover at maximum speed, just like in real defensive transitions. Offensively, we are developing 2v2 attacking combinations. Players must recognize when to isolate, when to combine, and when to finish early. Defensively, we train immediate transition. If the defenders win possession, they can score in either of the two mini goals. This creates a realistic counterattacking situation and forces quick decision-making after regaining the ball. The emphasis is speed of attack. Once possession changes, players must think forward immediately. Attack with speed. Attack with purpose. Finish the action. The setup. The grid is 20 by 40 meters. You can adjust the size depending on the age and level of your players. We use one full-size goal with a goalkeeper at the top of the grid. On the opposite side, we place two small goals. These are for the defenders. If they win possession, they must counter and finish into either mini goal. You will need 4 cones, 2 yellow and 2 red, to clearly define the working area and entry points. Place 2 flags or poles outside the grid. The defenders must sprint around these before entering play. This creates the recovery element and increases the intensity of the action. The coach must be positioned centrally with a full view of the entire grid. From this position, the coach controls the tempo of the drill. This is not a passive role. The coach must demand intensity, organization, and speed of decision-making throughout every repetition. Finally, divide your squad into 2 teams. Divide your squad into 2 different teams. One team begins as the attackers. The other starts as defenders. Clear structure, clear roles, and constant competition. That's what maintains the intensity of the drill. Here is how the drill is organized. The action starts with a pass from one of the defenders into the attacking team. As soon as the ball is played, the 2 defenders must sprint around their assigned flags before entering the grid. The coach must manage the timing carefully. The defenders need enough time to go around the poles, but not so much that the attackers lose the game-realistic advantage. The balance between advantage and recovery is critical. Once inside the grid, the defenders must prevent the goal with maximum intensity. Strong pressure. Compact defending. Aggressive duels. The 2 attackers must try to score as quickly as possible. The objective is not just possession, it is decisive action. Attack at game speed. Create shots. Finish the play. If the defenders win possession, they transition immediately. They counter at speed and attempt to score in either of the 2 mini goals. At that moment, the attackers must react instantly and try to recover the ball. This creates a continuous transition mentality on both sides. If the ball goes out of play, the players clear the grid immediately and reset for the next repetition. Keep the tempo high. Switch roles every 5 to 6 minutes to maintain intensity and competitive balance. Coaching points, attacking principles. Now let's focus on the attacking principles. The main objective for the attackers is clear: attack with speed and generate shots. We are not training slow possession. We are training decisive finishing under pressure. Immediately create width. Stretch the defenders. Make the space bigger than it feels. Players must constantly create passing lines and strong support angles. No straight runs. No flat positioning. Always offer an option forward or diagonally. Look to create 2v1 isolation whenever possible. If one defender steps, exploit the space behind. If both defenders stay compact, combine quickly to break the line. Be aggressive in playing balls behind the defenders. Force them to turn. Force them to recover under pressure. Shoot early when the opportunity appears. Do not overplay. Under pressure, quick finishing is often more effective than the perfect combination. And always anticipate rebounds and second balls. Finishing does not stop at the first shot. Coaching points, defensive principles. Now let's focus on the defensive principles. The first rule is immediate pressure on the ball. No passive defending. Close space aggressively and match the intensity of the attackers. Players must learn to recover the ball as quickly as possible. Defend with purpose. Defend with urgency. The second defender must provide cover and balance. Stay connected. Anticipate the next pass. Protect your teammate. Always think one step ahead. Force the play outside whenever possible. Do not allow central penetration. Do not allow clean shots in front of goal. Guide attackers into wider areas and reduce the angle. Once possession is won, transition immediately. The first thought must be forward. Counter with speed and attack the mini-goals with conviction. Defend aggressively. Recover decisively. Transition instantly. Coaching points, transition focus. Now we focus on transition, the most decisive moment in the drill. The first pass after regaining possession should look forward. Take advantage of the moment when the attackers are not yet organized defensively. However, do not force the play. If the forward option is not clear, secure the ball. Play back if necessary to create time and allow your teammate to open up space. Counter immediately if there is space. Recognize the opportunity and attack it with speed and conviction. The objective is to win the ball within 3 to 5 seconds whenever possible. This builds an aggressive transition mentality. As soon as possession changes, players must quickly recognize the mini-goal space and scan their surroundings. Awareness is critical. Decisions must be made instantly. Transition is about reaction. Reaction with intelligence. Reaction with speed. Progressions. To increase the difficulty and intensity of the drill, we can apply several progressions. First, limit the attackers to 2 touches maximum. This forces quicker decisions, faster combinations, and earlier finishing. It removes hesitation. Second, introduce a time limit. For example, 8 seconds to finish. This creates urgency and replicates real match transition windows. Players must recognize opportunities immediately. You can also add a neutral player inside to create a 3v2 overload. This challenges the defender's organization and encourages attacking combinations. Another option is to place 2 bumpers on the outside of the grid. This creates positional superiority and allows for quick wall passes and support play. Finally, turn the drill into a true competition. Keep score between the 2 teams. Set consequences or rewards. Competition increases focus, effort, and game realism. As the constraints increase, so does the intensity. Why this drill is powerful. This drill is powerful because it replicates real 2v2 attacking situations. The space, the pressure, and the recovery runs mirror what players face in actual matches. It forces fast decision-making. There is no time to overthink. Players must read the situation and act immediately. It builds a competitive mentality. Every action has consequence. Attack with purpose, defend with urgency, transition with speed. It develops both attacking and defensive reactions within the same sequence. Players are constantly switching roles, from attacker to defender, from defender to attacker. Most importantly, it creates game-realistic intensity. The actions trained here, recovery runs, quick finishes, counterattacks, second balls, are the same actions players will encounter in real matches. That is why this drill is effective.